Hello, everybody. This is my friend's band, Ceiling Unlimited. You will see them eventually out there. Anyway, I decided to do this now. It's evening. It's Saturday night. My husband went to the Yankee game. He also ended up with really cool the president of the Yankees box, president of Madison Square Garden or Yankees. Well, his box, his skybox seats, and now he's having dinner with Mariano Rivera and Andy Pettit. So he's having a really nice night. And when I think about it, I'm like, wow, Andy Pettit and Mariano Rivera. Wonder what they're eating. That's where I am. Ugh. Anyway, I came up with this concept, which I think is pretty funny. When this hits mainstream, which I think it's got to, I do. I think it's got to. I think we will be able to somebody will be able to make money on this stevia soda, stevia treats with no whatever. But I think I see a restaurant, and here's my idea for the restaurant. And I wrote this down on my group, my Yahoo group, but I decided I'm going to talk about it. It has three separate rooms. It has the P2 room, where you're doing your very low calorie diet or very low calorie diet room. It has the P3 room where you're doing low carbs, and the P4 room slash load room, and the load or maybe P4 room and then load room will be separate because load room. Let's describe the P2 room. P2 room is going to have fabulous meals, measured perfectly, take home soups that have 20 calories so you can eat them later. Everything is going to taste fabulous. It's going to be perfectly, executed. So, if you have money or, if you want to splurge once during the, whatever time or twice, you can go to this restaurant. But it's so little food that it's not going to cost you too much. P3 is going to have every low carb concept that you can come up with, stuff coated in almonds and dripping in olive oil and butter or whatever, and deliciousness. And also, there's a breakfast item that I saw the other day. It's French toast or pancake, whatever. You could probably make it into a square and make it French toast made out of pork rinds. I just thought that was the funniest thing. It was sugar-free syrup and it's supposed to be very tasty. The person who did it, but it's salty. But in the long run, you drink water. It's good for you anyway. So it makes you. It doesn't taste salty when you're eating it. It connects you salty. Then the P4 room is going to be everything, but it's going to be whole food. It's going to, all of it's going to be organic. It's going to consist of, eating correctly in portion control, nice, delicious food. And if you want to eat a dessert, and then there'll be stevia desserts in P3, and the P4 room, there'll be anything you want, anything you want. It's up to you. It's the world, but it'll all be very high quality. Then the load room. The load room is the fun part. That just cracks me up. And maybe you can just have a load restaurant, but the load room, it should have all of it. People should be able to see every level, and then people can talk to each other. But the load room is going to be sort of like a. Have you ever seen a Roman orgy? They're going to be laying down, and people are going to be lounging, and there's going to be an array of all the crap that you can possibly eat. Again, I want to make the crap high quality. So if you like Twinkies, these Twinkies are going to be made with real butter, real cream. So it's a real cream Twinkie. The Big Mac will be made with real quality organic meat, a whole grain roll, mayo and relish, whatever the Big Mac tastes like. French fries will be homemade. Everything will be homemade. Everything will be perfectly delicious. And you can stay there for 2 days. It's a 2 day thing. There'll be bathrooms, beautiful bathrooms to go to. You can lay around. There'll be big screen TVs. You lounge, you take a nap, you sleep. You feel nauseous with each other. You laugh. You force. You compete who can eat more of something, and that's what the load room will be. So, oops. So that's my idea for the rest for the for the HCG restaurant when it becomes mainstream. And I see it in New York City or somewhere right outside, or all major cities. There's going to be one in every major city in the country. And whoever was interested in investing, let me know, because I have a feeling it'll hit big. It'll be really funny, and it's not like you can't go anywhere and load. But just imagine lounging and loading with other people who are doing it for 2 days, like a hotel for force feeding. And no throwing up. We watch you. We make sure you don't throw up. Okay, and that's it. Haha. All right, so I ate 4 strawberries today out of anger. I've been very angry all day today. Resentful, angry, pissed off, wanting to eat more food. Oh, and then in my anger, I burned my cabbage and homemade broth soup that I was going to eat later because I have no food left, because I drank 2 protein drinks and I put 4 strawberries in the second one, which I didn't have because I ate 2 apples in the middle of the night. That was my fruit for the day. I start eating at 12 midnight. That's my day. So 12 midnight, I have my new day coming up. And that is what I did. And I was angry, angry that I have to deal with this, angry that I don't have control over my own food normally, and that I gained all this weight. But I have a solution, and I'm not really hungry, which is really, really good. I think it's really kicking in again, the HCG. Connecting to people, which is very important. I find the only time I'm feeling really good is when I'm connecting to everybody. When I'm hearing success stories, and when I'm feeling, connected and not thinking about food or being alone. Alone equals overeating to me. Alone equals overeating to me. And I've spent a lot of time alone lately, and that's going to have to change. It's going to change soon. Just got to get off, just got to get the weight off. And then I'll be doing other things, but, just not to isolate ever again the way I did. I isolated for 5 months. Longer. I really isolated for the last 5 years in reality. I did work a little bit here and there, and that was really helpful. I wasn't gaining weight then. But then I lost 2 jobs in 1 month, 2 jobs in 1 week, 2 jobs I adored in 1 week. And from that point, it's pretty much been downhill. 30 pounds gained, probably. And that happened like last year about this time, and a little later, June, end of May. So, I'm not going to let I think I'm getting one of the jobs back in July, and that's going to be awesome. And I'm overstepping my time boundary. Thank you, everybody. Love ya. Bye.